The show after that was Raw, and Raw was all right to me. Raw was all right. Everything was predictable for me for Raw, except for the Hardys dealing with what they had to deal with after having a grueling 30-minute Iron Man match with Sheamus and them. And
yeah.
I was shocked to see the Revival come out. I didn't expect the Revival to come out.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you know what it is, though? I think this is one of those situations where they kind of made a deal with the Hardy Boys. Like, if you come back to WWE, we're going to hand you the titles. We're going to put you in the top situations, but we need you to give us a favor in return. And what's that favor? Putting over some new talent.
Got you. Definitely.
Right now, the Revival is the hottest tag team that came out of NXT. You got them there. You do not want to keep them at the bottom. And what's the best way to get the eyes back on the Revival? They come out and attack the Hardy Boys when they're down. You give them a couple matches against the Hardy Boys, that's it. The Revival is on their own run after that.
I want to see those guys in the ring more. I want to see the Revival in the ring a little bit more, because when I first seen them, when they came out and fought the New Day, they looked really, really good. They really looked like a tag team, and that's what I want to see. I want to see more. I want to see more tag teams, and that was good.
I can tell you from NXT days, those guys ran NXT. Like, they was the top. That's what they called the top guys. They was the top guys in NXT.
They're two-time champions, correct?
Yep. They was no joke. Them guys was they was serious. I mean, they tried everything to take the belts away from them, and nothing worked. Their best matches was actually with American Alpha.
Word. I got a question for you. What do you think of a tag team elimination chamber match? Yeah.
I think they need if they do that, they're gonna have to build a bigger cage. Because to have 10 guys inside of the elimination chamber, that's crazy. That would definitely have to be a situation with a bigger ring. Well, not probably a bigger ring, but the pods that they had to put them in, having 10 guys. Yeah, they would definitely have to work, but that would be crazy.
I would put the Revival in there.
Man, they need to do that, but have like ladders somewhere in that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. We need
elimination chamber, but have like ladders attached to the fucking pods, because it done dudes with a chamber and ladders. Oh, come on, set it up. WWE, set it up.
Set it up.
We got this recording for the proof. If y'all ever do this idea, my man Tweak just made it up. Tag team and elimination chamber match. We want ladders, chairs. If we could figure out some tables, just let them go. If WWE fights away from the TV era, there's your first experiment of something you could try. Tag team elimination chamber match.
Yes.
Holy
what
shit.
teams would you put in there? Who would be your guys?
Oh, let's go. All right. I need the Bullet Club got to be in there. Anderson and Gallows, because they, as a tag team, they crazy. Got to have the Hardy Boys. I need American Alpha in there, because I know they're going to be doing suplex cities all over everybody. Who else? Let me see. I would have had Enzo and Kaz, but I think 2 more tag teams. I mean, I guess the New Day. The only reason why I don't like the New Day is because they're going to try to have 3 people, and that's too much. They're going to figure out a way to get that third member in there. Who I got so far? I got Bullet Club, the Hardy Boys, American Alpha. I'll put the New Day as long as they keep the third person out.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely the Usos.
That's who? All right. I got the Revival. I got Anderson and Gallo. I got the Hardys. I got 2, 4, 6. I got Sheamus and what's the guy name?
Cesaro,
Sheamus and Cesaro. And I need a tag team from SmackDown. I'm gonna have to go with American Alpha. I'm gonna have to go with them. I like those guys. I love those guys. I love
I'll tell you right now, we haven't seen their full potential on SmackDown. On NXT, they used to let loose a lot more than what they do on SmackDown. And I really think it's like they got a fear of hurting like the top talent and getting kicked out, so they try to hold back. Because American Alpha used to be crazy on NXT, and then they went to SmackDown. They're good, but they're not doing what they used to. And BattleRapJon said he would have put the Usos and the Fashion Police in there to cut promos. I don't know about the Fashion Police. Them dudes will get washed. Promo-wise, yeah, it'll be a funny promo. But this is not a match I think they should be in. They would get killed inside of that Elimination Chamber. And the only reason I didn't put Sheamus and Cesaro is because I would want the winner of that Elimination Chamber match to go against them.
Okay. Okay. I see what you did. Okay. Got you.
And because I'll try to keep the champions out, because if not, that way that it makes a purpose for what the Elimination Chamber was for. Number one contender out of that shit, they make a crazy match against Cesaro and Sheamus.
I'm going to replace them with the New Day as well. Got you. Just chaotic. But, Raw
that's definitely a dope idea.
Raw was typical Raw after a pay-per-view. Like I said, we shouldn't expect so much leading up after this pay-per-view, because it was just like I said, it was one of those pay-per-views that we needed to throw in there to set up for SummerSlam. And the same thing is about to go for SmackDown. SmackDown wasn't something that would have me on some it was just everything that's leading up to Battleground. Battleground is their pay-per-view that's coming up, I believe, next weekend. This weekend or next week, I'm not too sure. I don't remember.
2 weeks. I think next weekend, because they try to put 2 weeks in between. Shout out to WWE for that too. We went from one pay-per-view a month to a pay-per-view every 2 weeks, pretty much, and sometimes three, because when the NXT happens, we get 3. They putting in that work.
Major.
I'll give them that much. They definitely putting in the amount of shows. They just not putting the right matches together when the shows happen. But we're definitely getting a dope amount of pay-per-views now. I appreciate that much.
Word up. Crazy. 9:50 already. I felt like we only been on for 10 minutes.
Yeah, man. When you talking that wrestling shit, that should be getting through quick. I'm going to do a quick rundown, then I'm going to take some guest quotas, too, because we got some people on the line that want to get on, so I'm going to let them talk their shit. But like I said, Raw was pretty much pay-per-views, Raw and SmackDown, regular shit. It's just recaps of what happened at the pay-per-view. Great Balls of Fire was that. Like, the one part I wanted to bring up was the Kaz situation. Kaz coming out and saying there's nobody big that can actually handle going against him. Typical situation, the Big Show comes out there. Now, this is the part where I have to laugh, because anytime somebody else has took that big guy shit and the Big Show comes out there, in some form or fashion, the Big Show ends up getting beat up. Here, he went in there and treated Big Cass like that was his kid, and he owed him his allowance money. Like, he just went in there, beat his ass real quick, and then just got up out of there. Like, all right, yeah, all that shit you was talking, whatever, keep it moving. So this is why I'm worried with the split of that tag team, because they not doing a good job of showing that any of these two guys could do good by themselves. Enzo got his whole career beat up in one night, and then Kaz goes the next night and get his taken out by the Big Show. Again, Finn Balor fighting Elias Sampson. Lord Anthony, why? Why the hell is Finn Balor fighting an Elias Sampson?
Makes no sense.
Hardy Boys getting beat up twice because they ended up losing to Luke Gallows, and then Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and then getting beat up by the Revival too. It was a lot of trash situations overall. I'll say that much. SmackDown, same thing. There's all the lead up to the next pay-per-view. I don't waste the time. Hold on, I'm about to take this caller real quick. Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
Yo, Ringsideradio, you on the line?
Yo.
Yo, so who's it?
BattleRapJon, what's up?
BattleRapJon on the line.
Shout out to you, man. What's going on?
I'm Cheddar Kings, listening to the inaugural episode. Sounded good so far. How are y'all?
Much appreciated. We're good.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Well, what's
Awesome.
your take? What's your take on the pay-per-view and the shows that happen Monday and Tuesday?
I thought Monday was a really good episode of Raw, if we're talking comparatively, especially with the closing segment. So you have Brock come out, with Heyman. You have Reigns interfere. Now you're building up the angst as the crowd's like, all right, here comes Reigns. We don't want him to take the title off of Brock yet. And then Samoa Joe's music hits. So now we have a good segment going on. We don't know which way it's going. Obviously, it's leading to the SummerSlam Fatal 4-Way, or at least that's what's being reported. And that is going to be a good match no matter what. And for the first time in a long time, we might not know who's going to win because it could go in a few different routes.
I agree.
I definitely agree. I kind of forgot about that segment. I was just thinking so much about the Cass situation. I forgot about the whole heavyweight triple threat that popped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that was a good segment. There was a few good segments on the show. And with Enzo, I don't know what they're going to do with Cass as far as pushing him in singles. I don't think he'll make it far. I think what WWE could do, and this could backfire, but really they don't have many options. They could try putting Enzo in the Cruiserweight division and have him run a rivalry with Neville. And Neville's going to carry all of the in-ring work, but just have Enzo cutting promos and maybe trying their hardest to shed some light on the Cruiserweight division, because right now no one cares. No one cares about anything Cruiserweight that's not Neville. Like, we don't care about none of that. TJP don't care. Gallagher don't care. 205 Live especially don't care. And it's not our fault. They're not giving us anything to look forward to.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I was just about to say that when 205 Live first came out, I was watching it religiously. Now,
right.
I bet maybe on a Saturday if I'm watching the network and it just so happens to be playing 205 Live, I'll end up watching it, but I'm not watching it the day of. Like, I rarely sit there after SmackDown and go back and listen to 205 Live. I mean, watch 205 Live. So it's like I'll catch it when I catch it. It's really not something that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I haven't watched it in a while, and it's a shame because, like, in ring-wise, they all have talent, and we all know this. WWE needs to figure out what to do.
The tournament definitely overshadowed the show. The tournament was great, and then the show came out, and it was like a buzzkill.
Yep. And so they need some mic work down there to go along with the good in-ring matches.
Agreed.
Because you had tweeted me about it. I want to see your take on Roman Reigns, because you said that you feel like WWE is pushing him as the greatest heel of all time right now. So I like to have both sides of the story. So talk to me. How you feel about it?
Yeah, it's definitely a hot take. You got to follow me a little bit because, all right, so WWE fans for a while have been the same. We're talking all the way back to WrestleMania 1, the idea of a heel, right, and a babyface. Hulk Hogan's a babyface, right, and Andre the Giant, whatever, is a heel. The idea of a heel is to get heat, right? You want the audience to hate you. As the WWE evolved, its consumers evolved, meaning we as fans, for the most part, have gotten older. And us older fans that are not kids, why do we watch wrestling? We watch wrestling for the storylines, and we watch it because of the in-ring work. We recognize that it's fake, but we also like to see the things that they do, and we appreciate it as art. And we, as fans, aren't going to necessarily dislike the prototypical heel. And we're not going to like the atypical babyface. And John Cena proved that. So with Roman Reigns, they have somebody who 5-year-olds think is a babyface, but in the hearts of all WWE fans, it's a true heel. And you say he's not a heel, and I say, do you like him? And you say no. I say he's a heel. Just like that. No one likes Roman Reigns. That's
I agree with that part. That part I definitely agree with. My whole thing is that I feel like the boost that he get is because of WWE. It's not because of Roman Reigns trying to be a heel. It's because the fans are tired of how WWE is trying to push him.
Right, but how can WWE make a heel like that we truly dislike without pushing them. Because all the heels that they have on the roster, we kind of like them. I mean, Bray Wyatt, I kind of like that guy. Braun Strowman, I kind of like that guy. You know what I mean? When Chris Jericho does heel runs, it's like, Kevin Owens, I love Kevin Owens. Whenever Jericho does a heel run, we love it because we're not, the WWE fan base has grown into a state where it's like we're almost like the heels because they're more interesting. And so
now, do you feel like he needs better mic work though? Like as far if we're comparing into all those heels, like when it comes to the mic, all those guys can cut a promo crazy.
Which is why we like them. Like it's such an introverted way to look at it, but I feel like whether it was purposely or done not on purpose, they've created a heel that we can't like, no matter what. No, but if he had these great mic skills, that he wouldn't be Roman Reigns.
That's a great point. I kind of like that you came on the line and said that because I needed somebody to give me a different kind of perspective to it of why I should feel like he's supposed to be a good heel. And if I really think about it, I never thought about it like that. All our heels I liked. Like even going back to the old school heels, when CM Punk was a heel, that's when I loved CM Punk.
Amazing.
When Edge was a heel, that's when he was Triple H. Like I could keep going. All of those heels were like the best. So I agree. All right, Roman Reigns might just be one of the best heels of all time because I really do hate him.
Right. No, it sounds weird. Like when I say it to people, it's like, oh, that's like a really weird hot take, and I kind of go through my explanations. And it's like to me, it makes sense. Obviously, there's steep competition, and it depends on how you define the word heel. But for me, heel is just somebody who generates heat, who we do not like. And the heat, when this man pinned The Undertaker at WrestleMania to end The Undertaker's career, come on, how many heels have done something like that? Oh, I ended
the closest thing was Brock, and it was just surprising. It wasn't something we hated. We were just surprised.
Right.
It's like we didn't. It's not like we didn't see it coming. Like we could expect Brock Lesnar to beat The Undertaker. We were still surprised that he beat him, but at the same time, you're right. It's like who would be? We would have never wanted to see Roman Reigns do it, and when he did, it was like, yo, you got to be fucking kidding me.
And it's like I saw it as it's happening, and I just couldn't help. No matter how much I understand it, I still can't help myself from hating it.
All right, man, I appreciate
I hate
it. That was a good point.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
But overall, how you felt about the show tonight for our first inaugural Ringside Radio show?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it sounds good. I called up as soon as it hit 9 because I'm looking forward to it. I definitely want you guys to succeed. I want TaylorMade to succeed, the channel. I'll be a supporter, especially on the battle rap tip as well.
Thank you very much.
For some of those. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate that.
Definitely.
It's all about the love, especially in the battle rap culture. So when I see two guys from that who are entrenched in the battle rap culture starting something in WWE, I feel like there's a love in the battle rap culture that the WWE culture, fan base-wise, is missing. Like a lot of WWE fans are, like if you've ever been to a live show, it's not the same love that you have at a live battle rap event.
Yeah.
So like if
and
we
I
could find a way,
feel like it was a perfect timing too with the whole situation of that battle happening on Smackdown. I was like, yo, right when we decided to go live with a radio show with battle rap people involved in it, there's a battle rap that happens on Smackdown.
Yeah, which that was a terribly great segment.
I appreciated that moment. Shout out to WWE for letting that slide. Even though they had to cut some moments out, they wasn't expecting all that. Yeah, definitely. And Wale, because him having that connection with wrestling. Actually, Samoa Joe, too, because I know Samoa Joe is always tweeting with DNA, so I know he's into the battle rap culture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen DNA and Samoa Joe, like, he posted videos with Samoa Joe shouting him out and shit, so I know some kind of connection.
I saw a flyer. I have no idea where it is or what day it is, but apparently DNA is hosting some sort of event, and Bret the Hitman Hart is going to be there. And I don't even know how or what that is, but that seems really interesting.
That's dope. We're going to look into that. We're going to find out which one of these battle rappers is involved in that wrestling. We're going to get these stars up on the line. You want to turn up and get the WWE on here.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, Battle Rap John, I appreciate you, bro. We're coming to the close of the show. We're going to recap pretty much the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. WWE, you need to change that name. Please don't bring that back. I'm gonna get it. There's no way you're telling me that wasn't on purpose, though. Even the picture of it is two balls on fire. Like, you couldn't do anything else. There's no other image you could have came up with, but shout out to WWE for trying to push the line right now. If you're going to get out the PG era, I'll salute it, and I'm all for it. So keep pushing the limit.
One more quick hot take before I'm up out of here, because I know you guys are closing up. I think a lot of the heels won at Great Balls of Fire, like Wyatt won. Even though he cheated, he still won. The only heel that didn't really win was Roman Reigns. And I consider him a heel, but you know what I mean, to the general populace. And I think, unfortunately, they're going to put the belts on Roman Reigns, and that's why they're trying to build up all the heels who are currently in the company now so that they can start having matches and rivalries lined up for Roman. So I think he's going to win. I don't want him to win, but that's exactly the point. So it's crazy.
We'll see, because you were right. When you did the comparison with John Cena, it's one of those situations. It's kind of like, it's way too typical that we just know SummerSlam's going to come and Roman's going to get that belt back from Brock after Brock just sat out with it for so many months. It's like, we're going to go back to the storyline of 2 years ago where Roman with the belt and somebody trying to take it away from him.
Yep. All right, team. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck. Good show. I'll definitely be on next time he goes live.
We appreciate
I appreciate you, brother. We'll be back next week.
We'll be tuning in on Sunday.
Okay. Best.
Thanks. We'll be there.
All right.
One. Hey, everybody. I hope y'all tuned in. Y'all listen. I'm looking at the tweets right now. I'm looking at people texting me and congratulating us. We appreciate all of this, yo. We really do. This is our inaugural episode, and we hope to hear from y'all again each and every week. Continue to support. We appreciate it. We love it. And if y'all got some ideas, anything y'all want to talk to us about, please hit us up on our Twitters, man. Mine is EY_QUAN. You know, what's yours?
Facts. Mine is @CustomMadeMenace without the U. There's only one U in Custom Made Menace, so that shouldn't be hard to figure out. So yeah, just get at me @CustomMadeMenace without the U. Any suggestions y'all got about the show? If you want to holler at anybody else on the team, you can add us @BattleRapRadar. That is the network. @BattleRapRadar on Twitter. You can hit us up there. For any suggestions as far as battle rap, wrestling, or the UFC, we'll be speaking on all that. If you have any other topics you want us to speak on, you can add us there also. And, yeah. Any final words?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. Battle Rap, Radar, the network, Ringsideradio. We out.